We are hearing reports that there is very little luck going on with trading Nikola Vucevic. So that leaves us one option. Buy him out. And then my man's Josh Giddey seemed like he might not be budging off of that 30 mil that he so desperately wants. Can you blame him? But y'all know me and C-Dub gonna talk about it all and break it all down. But obviously, after July 4th turn up, you gotta hear the music first. Cognac, gang. Shot Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog C-Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, man? Happy belated 4th of July to everybody, man. What's the word?
Hey, man, it was a celebration, and I hope y'all celebrated successfully with no lost limbs or hands, because there's some people that didn't lost some hands yesterday.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely.
You won't be able to click on the podcast. Maybe you can lick the screen.
Oh, what the hell? The helly?
But hey, if y'all tuned in, locked in, ready to talk Bulls basketball, man, hit that like button and subscribe. But C-Dub, we got news coming from my man Evan Sittery. He's saying that the Bulls have had little luck generating a trade market for Nikola Vucevic. After demanding a first-round pick at the deadline, Chicago's market for the soon-to-be 35-year-old has dried up. Vucevic wants to finish his career on a contending team, so a buyout could be an option, and that's the only option I'm willing to go with at this particular point in time. Fuck the second-round picks, fuck the first-round pick. Get them off my team. C-Dub, what do you say?
It comes a time, man, when you tried and you exhausted all options, and you must go to the last resort. I feel like it's best for both sides, for Nick Vooch and the Chicago Bulls, and for my sanity, to buy Vooch out, bro. Like he said, he want to go to a competing team. He deserves it. He's 35 years old. What business does he have on this young team? I think the average age of this team is like 24, 25. Without Vooch, is he the only guy over 30 years of age? I think Javon Carter's 30, but he don't count. So he's the only guy of over 30 years of age. It's the best deal for both sides. I think that we'll be okay with Zach Collins and Jalen Smith going into the season. We can make any type of deal we want during the season before the All-Star break. So I think it's the writing on the wall, bro. Everything is leading to the momentum of this deal. There is no momentum, actually. Matter of fact, there's no momentum. Nobody wants him. Everybody knows he's a 18 and 11 guy. They know he can play offensively on the basketball court, but that defensive side is keeping people away from offering the first round pick. It's keeping people away from offering a second round pick. It's keeping people away from even engaging in trades with the Chicago Bulls. I think we should go ahead, buy him out, and do the best for both sides of this damn deal. It's better for Vooch, man. He want to go win a championship, motherfucker.
I'm not mad at it either, bro. I think that is the best thing for everybody. Your sanity, the Chicago Bulls, and Nikola Vucevic. That's three sides of the equation. Now, you said there is not a lot of momentum going into the trade market, but C-Dub, there is momentum going into the buyout. And I'm pushing it forward. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm pushing it forward. We gonna push forward the momentum to buy out Nikola Vucevic. It was one of the options I placed on the daily episode a couple days ago, and that's just what we gotta lay with it. The Chicago Bulls, y'all missed y'all window of opportunity, like a number of other deals. But as it currently stands, you don't have to miss this opportunity. Look, I think that Nikola Vucevic is making somewhere around $20 million this upcoming season. Nikola Vucevic, take this 15 and get your ass out the door. I ain't mad at it. Let's get him up out of here. I think that right now, for the sake of everybody, I think, me personally, I'd be cool with Jalen Smith and my man Zach Collins running the center spot, and then you would just allow these other young guys to go out there and thrive, and then you allow Nikola Vucevic to go to a contender team to see if he can try to capture him one before it's all said and done. C Dub, I have no issue with this. I don't think that you have to think about this any longer. Me personally, you don't, bro. It's literally to the point to where it's random moments through the day, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for everybody. Yesterday on July 4th, I'm drinking my drink, I'm kicking it, I'm dancing, I'm doing a cha-cha slide, bro. Pick up the phone. Why is Vooch still on my team? I know I ain't alone on this. Y'all let us know, because I know somebody out there picked up that phone and was like, bro, why is Vooch still on my team? So buy this not this young guy, but buy this fella out, and let's all move on. Let's all move on. It's time.
But it's one thing we must worry about. And I think where you going at. Mr. Jerry Reinsdorf has never bought out a player in Chicago Bulls history. Ever. No. Ever. I have the information right here. Ever. So.
Babe, bring the drinks around front. Bring the drinks around front. Babe, bring the drinks around front.
Do you think, here's the question. Do you think Jerry Reinsdorf is going to pay people to go away?
He should. This is one guy. I got a double whammy. Hey, I got a double whammy. It probably never happened. Get Vooch and Javon Carter off my team, please.
Oh, bro, no, damn.
Hey, look, man, you gonna make it back. Hey, Jerry, you gonna get all your money's worth with the Chicago Bulls win and end up in the play-in again, bro. And then we gonna buy more merch, because I already got planned to buy more merch for the upcoming season, because I'm tired of rocking the same stuff. There's other content creators that's go buy some more merch. Yeah. And there's a bunch of business parties that they finna throw at the United Center this season. So you're gonna make the money back, big dog. You're gonna make some money back.
Is this false confidence to think that AK and Eversley could go into Jerry Reinsdorf's office and convince him to pay a guy to go away?
I mean, I'm gonna take what you said a while ago, maybe like a year or two ago. I honestly think Jerry just let his people do their job. Hence why he like, oh yeah, AK, I did see the first 35 games with Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Zach Lavine, and DeMar DeRozan. Here's another contract. So he's gonna allow them to do their job. Like a lot of people, like, to your point, and I think it's starting to look more valid to this day. And y'all disagree or agree with us or with me. Let me know. Jerry Reinsdorf don't give a fuck unless he look at the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's it. The bottom line is in positive. We good.
We good. That's it.
AK and Mark Eversley. Hey, C-Dub, I swear to Bob. Bro. Before the draft, I thought Mark Eversley was incognito.
Where he come from?
We ain't seen him in years. We ain't seen Mark Eversley since the last time he went to Bulls Fest. That was 2 years ago.
Bro, where the fuck he come from, bro? And he had an attitude, nephew.
Attitude. Sassy. He was hot, spicy, like Vooch.
But hey, nephew, with that said, this has to do with the monetization of the Chicago Bulls. This is funds. This is like okay, you said $15 million to buy him out. That's what you said, the number. Right. Now, Jerry go look at that. He a money guy. He ain't about the business of basketball. He about the business of making money. Does paying somebody to go away make him money?
They save you $5 million. Taking 20.
Say you $5 million.
Somebody tell him, hey, big dog, you still gonna make 15. We just gonna get 5 back, and then when you go join your new team, you gonna make some more money on top of that money that we finna pay you out for. We Gucci.
Oh, bro, man, it's just an interesting little development. It is a possibility that they bring Vooch back, which is crazy to me. But come on. Come on, Bulls. Come on. You got an easy layup. It's not an easy layup, but it is, in fact, a layup. You just got to finish through contact. That's what we're doing. We finishing through contact. So go ahead and cut the guy, bro. Let's not straggle this along for any longer, bro. We don't have to keep
We want to
pushing.
be young.
Yes.
Nobody wants the old guy right now. Just let him go.
he
Just let
stick
him
out
go.
like a he stick out like a sore thumb, nephew. He stick out like
Bro,
a sore thumb.
literally, before we move on, bro, we literally saw Nikola Vucevic handing his ID badge into the company, though, hand off his keys for the most of the season. And then he was like, oh, shit, Josh Giddey
Yeah.
actually cooking. Kobe White
Mhm,
actually starting to get off. And then he
mhm.
went back to IT and was like, yeah, I want my login back.
Yeah, I mean, he
I need my old email back. And then he started playing meaningful basketball.
oh,
Like I
bro.
said, Nikola Vucevic is not a bad basketball player. He's just
No,
not a basketball player that needs to be on the Chicago Bulls anymore.
simple as
Somebody is
that.
going to pick him up as soon as they buy him out. So just
Yeah.
buy him out. Hey, Jonah Valanciunas went back overseas. Vooch got options.
You saying Montenegro is an option?
Montenegro, Europino. Hell, go play for
European.
go play for the Germany league that my man's Noah Essengate play. I don't care. Just get him
Okay.
off my team,
He,
please.
he could play at the YMCA. He could play at the LA Fitness. We don't give a damn. Just get him off the Chicago
Hey,
Bulls.
C Dub, YMCA, NCAA, Noah Essingway, Vucin Five.
Future five. Move him and back.
On a real, get him off my team. It's that simple. But hey, let's move on, man. Everybody knows Vooch just need to get bought out there at this point. But we're gonna
Yes.
move on and talk about my man's Josh Giddey, the Australian. According to Evan Sittery, Josh Giddey is seeking 30 plus million annually on his extension with the Bulls, and this is coming from Joe Cowley. Giddy wants to match or exceed the figure Jalen Suggs received from the Magic at $30.1 million annually. And also went on to mention that Giddy this past season averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 7.2 assists this season for Chicago. C-Dub, how you feeling about the latest when it comes to Josh Giddy?
This is very troubling to me because I feel like if Josh Giddey goes into next city playing on a qualifying offer,
Next
I would
season. You said
next
next city.
next season playing on a qualifying offer, I would say what that would be a failure for the Chicago Bulls because you go at a high risk of losing that guy, and you traded away in a guy in the likes of Alex Caruso for nothing at that point. I understand that the Chicago Bulls got a lot of leverage right now because there's no other team competing for the likes of Josh Giddey. But you still have to be careful that you do not. I know it's business. I know it's business, but you got to be careful that you do not infuriate Josh Giddey. Got it. You could go ahead and be a GM, do all the GM you could to get the best deal for the Chicago Bulls. But there is a point where you have to get this deal done because you're not going to give away Alex Caruso for nothing. And people already criticized that deal because you did not get a backup plan or a first round pick or a second round pick in that deal. So just to add credence to that said deal of Alex Caruso and Josh Giddey, this guy could not go and play on a qualifying offer and give him all the power after next season because he's going to go into the season playing motivated. He's going to go have the best season of his career, and he's just going to fucking leave because he's so disappointed, or he's going to make you break the bank. Either or, you're going to have to pay more now. Now, understand that you're not going to go into this and you're not going to want to pay 30 million like Jalen Suggs. I think they are stuck on this Jalen Suggs deal, and he thinks if you look at his impact on the basketball floor and Jalen Suggs' impact on the basketball floor, it's pretty fucking similar. And I agree. So I know y'all want to get it under 30. If we stuck at 27, get a motherfucker 30. Don't be pussyfooting around and playing games. You could do all this play around all you want to, but you better be sure that you get this guy signed and on contract for next season. Because if him going to the qualifying offer, that's not good for the Bulls. We're gonna lose starting with that deal for Alex Caruso. That is a loss if he goes into this year on a qualifying offer.
I agree with that. I think that's a huge part about this, and I think that the Chicago Bulls, if you want to just go ahead and make sure that you're good for the foreseeable future, just lock him in. He wants 30 mil. He wants to look at guys like Jalen Suggs. He wants to look at guys like Emmanuel Quickly. He's
Yeah.
on that level. Whether people want to disagree, we're not gonna go back and forth about who's better, who's not, who can do this, who can do that. No, he's on that level of those same guys that got that 30 mil. And I've been saying it ever since it happened. So I'm going to regurgitate it one more time. You do not make a trade for Alex Caruso straight up for Josh Giddey without having the mindset of he's going to be here for the foreseeable future. You just don't do that, especially
Absolutely.
when you don't get additional capital like you mentioned. So if you're the Chicago Bulls, pay the man the money. Like, it's just what it is. He's not gonna sit there and bend. He's not gonna sit there and take less. Stop trying to save face and make a couple moves and save a few more million dollars. Get a man a 30 mil, and hey, stop trying to make your job easier. Being a GM is hard.
Yeah.
I've never been a GM, but you can absolutely look at some of those decisions that other teams are making. Look at the Boston Celtics for an example, C-Dub. You look at the Boston Celtics, and they got a bevy of players that they had to move off of and say, hey, this is a part of GMing. We got our championship. Now let's pivot. Jason Tatum is hurt. Let's make some additional moves so we can now better position ourselves for the foreseeable future. C-Dub, and I just got to ask this. I'm going to throw this out. They might have a little bit of reservation simply because when they paid Zach Lavine his max contract, they eventually had to move off of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree that even if, let's just say they give Josh Giddey a 4-year deal, $30 million per year, would you agree? Because I believe this. I believe with all the things that Josh Giddey does, the money will pay for all the stuff will pay for itself more so in a better way than what you gave Zach Lavine. And it's not about being a better player. I'm saying because this guy's gonna come out here, you're gonna set your offense up, which you never really had because Lonzo was down. Then he's gonna be able to give you a lot of things offensively and rebounds, points, and assists that Zach Lavine never really did. Zach Lavine averaged 25, 5, and 5. Josh Giddey's gonna give you about with the expectation of moving up and moving forward, probably about 18, 7, and 7. We just go ahead and throw that around there. So would you agree with that statement?
I do agree with that,
At least
nephew.
moving forward, for sure.
At least moving forward, he does have better quality when it comes to different better quality to Zach Lavine when it comes to different stats in areas of basketball and rebounds. He has more impact than Zach Lavine. You're absolutely right when you talk. That was a great thought. I actually just wanted to switch it to this. Like the Bulls do have leverage, but Josh Giddey can easily turn that leverage right back around, bro, and just say, fuck it, I'm done taking the deals. Let's go with this qualifying offer. He has all the leverage now. Chicago has none. And plus the fact that you did the deal with Alex Caruso, no draft pick. He has all the leverage. You absolutely are going to be crushed if he leaves and if he breaks out and average, let's just predict the numbers for Josh Giddey next season. I think he's going to be like 18, 9 and 9, 8 and 8, something like that. 18, 8 and 8, 18, 9 and 9. That's incredible. That's like outstanding. I think that's even past 30 million per year. Now, if the Chicago Bulls fumbled his bag, they're going to pay for it. He cannot go into this season on this qualifying offer. That's what I'm really worried about, nephew. He cannot because he'd be pissed because he feels like this guy, Manuel Quickly, he got his money. I'm better than him. He looking at Jalen Suggs. This guy, he got his 30 mil. I'm on the court more than he's on the court. And guess what? I'm better than him. So Don't piss them off, bro.
I think they're gonna have to figure some stuff out. And I say just stop trying to pussyfoot around it, like you said, and get right. Personally, get right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's a shame, bro. It's a shame. It's not a shame because I'm allowing them time. Is you allow? This is different up in here too in the studio. They are is you allowing them time to GM per se to do a little GM, see what they could do.
Enough of this shit. Like
Oh, you
because
done?
before free agency, y'all had time to start negotiations. Before while you was going through the season, you had front row seats to what he was able to bring to your basketball team. You literally had front row seats. Like, what else is there more to talk about? And again, you do not trade Alex Caruso player for player, no draft picks, and not have the foresight of retaining this young player to believing that he can bring you something for your basketball team moving forward. So just get it over with.
Like, how much money would they actually save by paying them 25? Is it just 5 million? Is that
Well, if you're going over the course of 5 years or 4 years, that's 25 million that you can save. But at the end of the day, spend the money.
Spend that money, man. Damn, scared money don't make no money, man. Scared money don't make no money, bro. Stop being so scary, man. Just if it was me, I'd just pay him 30. But I understand it's a business. I just pay him what he's worth, bro. Pay the motherfucking kid what he's worth. Now, if he come out and he makes with a third team All NBA or something, he make the All Star team, you gonna be in trouble. No, you're gonna be in trouble if he goes on.
You talking about if he play on a qualifying offense?
Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble, bro. And that's in both ways. That's in both ways of him leaving and how much you're gonna pay him now. All 30 is off the table.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's gonna be ugly after that.
But go on the GM. As long as y'all could, go on the GM. But y'all bet not fuck this up, bro.
Hey, y'all heard it. Y'all got the thoughts and the takes for today. C-Dub, you got anything left, bro?
Hey, man, like I said again, make sure y'all be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend, bro. Man, they better get this Josh Giddey shit together, bro.
Facts. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode, man. Before y'all get up out of here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell. Our voice line is open, so call in, state your name, leave your take. The number to do so is 773-242-9219. And the support has been tremendous, so a special thank you to all those that have been tuning in and locking in with us over here on Shot Bulls Podcast. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all always see red, and y'all already know. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Cognac. Gang.